This was not expected, honestly. They never expected this protest to come out like this. Guys, do you know what this orange man and his group were busy doing yesterday? They were busy putting out memes to scare or terrify these people out. But at the end of the day, it turns out that they are the ones terrified all night. All night, because they never expected the No King protest to go the same way. I'm not only going to show you guys reaction, I'm going to also show you guys some of the things that actually happened yesterday. You guys watch. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Credit belongs to one of the original creators of every clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. And guys, with that being said, let's just watch this video. I'll be back with commentaries.
No King's Day got under Donald Trump's skin yesterday. How do we know? Well, let's look at some of the traitorous stuff that he posted. We have this wonderful thing right here where he appears to attack American citizens with a plane full of garbage and shit. Just watch. All while dressed as a king, let me remind you. That's him bombing American cities. Then we have this one that J.D. Vance posted and Donald Trump reposted. Like, when did they give boomers the access to AI? And they just had to add this in because they have to demonize Democrats. And then there's all of the pictures that they posted, either reposted or they came directly from Trump's war room, like these. You have this one here, this traitorous piece of garbage. This one that they've reposted multiple times. This is a new one. This one they just posted in the last couple hours. Apparently they think he knows how to play chess. So yeah, it's evident that the No King's Day protests got to Donald Trump. And they've changed their narrative from this is going to be Hamas-loving Antifa people to it was just a bunch of old people that were retired. Sorry, most places that I went and the people I saw were in the range from 2 to 99, with the majority of them being between mid-20s to mid-50s. That's it. Not a whole lot of old and retired people. They were there, but guess what? They were there as Americans. They were people who love this country and are tired of seeing it be dismantled. They were Americans that were utilizing their First Amendment right. And there's people that are against that, as the president, the vice president, and a bunch of his surrogates are. And if you're against people utilizing their First Amendment right, well, then you really shouldn't call yourself an American or say you believe in the country or freedoms within it.
What would you say to Donald Trump if he was watching right here, right now?
Release the Epstein files.
Fuck you, I hate you, man.
Get out of office immediately. You're not helping anyone. In fact, you're hurting the entire population. Immigrants are welcome here.
You need help, man. The people around you are taking advantage of you. You're an old man with dementia. This is elderly abuse. Also, fuck you.
It's really hard, just one thing. Bring back democracy.
You're only fooling a small percentage of the population with your lies.
We all see through your lies. You're racist. There's no other words to say it, but you're racist.
Step down. Step down and do the right thing. You need to just go. You know that. I mean, he's not well. And I don't want to be like this. He's ineffective, and you know you're ineffective.
Your days are numbered.
And what does that mean?
You're going to be out soon. And even if you make it to your full term, history's not going to be light to you. You're on the wrong side of history.
MAGA is so mad that millions of people came out for No Kings today. These are some of my favorite ones from the New York City protests. Not a king, not a throne. It was huge, and the day is young. There are 2,500 events planned across the country today. And it really pisses off MAGA when we have these No Kings rallies and we get these huge crowds. So if you see one in your area, go check it out. There were a ton of American flags at the New York City one, which I think makes a really beautiful and powerful visual, because MAGA is trying to say that the No Kings rally is anti-American somehow, as if we weren't literally founded at a No Kings rally. I also really like signs like this one. I thought about making something similar because they're saying that like people who go to these No Kings rallies and people who protest Trump are not patriotic and anti-American and we're Antifa communists and stuff. It's such nonsense. The right to peacefully protest and to petition the government is fundamental to our democracy. This is a pro-democracy movement, and ultimately, MAGA doesn't like that. If you can't make it out to an event today, just make sure that you're liking and sharing all of the videos that you see. There are going to be millions of people across the country today protesting Trump, protesting ICE and the authoritarian MAGA agenda, and it makes MAGA really angry. So let's share it far and wide.
So I'm here for No King's Day, watching all these thousands and thousands of people marching, protesting, speaking out, saying we will have no kings, fighting for our democracy. And as I was just saying with my colleague Cory Booker, this is what democracy looks like. It looks like all of you. It looks like millions of people around the country coming together, speaking out, saying we are going to defend our way of life, our democracy. We will never allow a dictator in this country. So thank you, America, for showing up in such big numbers today and speaking out. As one of the signs here today said, silence is compliance. And I would say silence is complicity. We have to all speak out. We have to defend this incredible legacy we've been given by our parents and grandparents. So thank you for coming out here today. Thank you, all over America, for speaking out.
The great irony is, of course, that Donald Trump is the son of an immigrant, the grandson of an immigrant, and married to an immigrant. In fact, 2 of his 3 wives were immigrants, proving yet again that immigrants will do the jobs that even Americans are not willing to do.
Did he stutter? I think not.
And I just want to show you how big the crowd is, because Republicans are going to lie about it and say that it was tiny.
So Harry, Republicans do the opposite of you. They lie and say it's tiny when it's actually huge, and you say it's huge when it's actually tiny.
Oh my goodness, that size is devastating. I mean, who would have thought in New York City, a Democratic hotspot, that a bunch of screaming Democrats would take to the streets to say, no kings, no kings. Whew. How are Republicans ever going to recover? Also, what did you accomplish? I want someone to tell me what these no king protests have accomplished. Fuck all is the answer. We haven't had a king since 1776. Donald Trump's not a king. If he were a king, he wouldn't have to fight so hard to get some shit done. You know, because that's why the government shut down, because he's having to fight with Democrats. If he was king, he could just reopen the government and do whatever the fuck he wants. Oh, but that would destroy your narrative, you and the rest of the paid protesters. Soros funded, what?
I want to show you the unbelievable turnout of the No Kings protests in major cities across the U.S. This is Boston, Massachusetts. This is Washington, D.C., where over 200,000 people have turned out. This is New York City, where they expect probably 200,000 people as well. And this is Chicago, Illinois. This entire protest is likely the largest ever in modern American history. Good job, guys. Did you attend?
I just came from a No Kings protest, and I'm wearing my yellow Kodak shirt because the revolution will be televised. There was so many signs. We made a few. No kings, just queens. Slay. Honestly, I think this one might be my favorite, and this one was from a No Kings march that I wasn't even at. My homegirl's mom sent this to me, and it really resonated with me. It says, I speak up because I am Palestinian, Arab, Jewish, Muslim, Christian. No, I speak up because I'm human. So many of us are so afraid of speaking up because maybe we work at a particular job or we don't want people to look at us funny. Too many people are being hurt or even losing their lives. But honestly, in this day and age, in this time that we're currently living in, silence truly is compliance. Because injustice can only prevail when good men do nothing. There were so many great signs, but I thought this one was really punny. No faux king way. Pretty cool. Of course, we had the tried but true. Together we stand, divided we fall, all with the backdrop of Old Glory. I mean, even this guy joined in on the fun. Because riling against a dictatorship will have you fighting for your life.
I'm at the No Kings protest here in Olympia, Washington, and I was told that all of these people behind me have been paid. So let's go ask them. Have you been paid to be here?
No, absolutely not.
Have you been paid to be here?
No, not at all. Here for free.
Excuse me, sir, have you been paid to be here?
No.
That is weird. That is so weird. Have you been paid to be here?
Absolutely
No
not.
way.
Have you been paid to be here?
No, I haven't seen any checks yet.
That is weird. Have you been paid to be here?
Unfortunately not. I mean, I'd love a paycheck.
Have you been paid to be here?
Fuck no, dude. I would fight Trump's ass for free.
Have you all been paid to be here?
Absolutely not.
Have you been paid to be here?
Absolutely not.
Have you guys been paid to be here?
No.
We have not been paid to be here.
Have you been paid to be here?
Absolutely not.
That is weird. Have you all been paid to be here?
Nope. Hell no.
No, hell no.
That is weird. Have you been paid to be here?
Absolutely not.
Have you been paid to be here?
I have not been paid to be here. I would pay to come to save democracy.
Have you been paid to be here?
Absolutely not.
That is weird. Have you been paid to be here?
No, I certainly have not.
That is weird. Were you paid to be here?
Absolutely not.
No, not at all.
I asked so many people if they were paid to be here, and I did not have one person say yes, which is fucking weird. That is weird.
This could all be over within 2 weeks. We could have Donald Trump gone, everything they've done reversed. Hell, we could have a national health care system and free public college. We could have socialism if we wanted it. We would just have to stop going to work. We need a general strike, not a little block party on Saturday, a general strike where we say we're not going back to work until we get what we want. And it wouldn't even take everyone. It would take like 5% of us. And people go, oh, well, they'll just fire us. I need my job. They can't fire everyone. If everyone did it, they can't fire us. They'd have to play by our rules. We could get anything we want. You should still go to No Kings. You should. It's important. But it's less than the bare minimum, and it's not going to do a goddamn thing. They are not going to listen to us. We need sustained, massive protests the size of No Kings and a general strike. And we could get anything we want. Literally.
Anyways, welcome back and thank you so much for watching. So let's digest all of this. You know, the main aim of putting most of this meme that we are putting before the protest was because they felt that a lot of people will actually get scared and will not go out. Like, I don't know if there is any other history that I've actually wiped off this history, but for the little research I've been able to see, this particular protest is massive because every single person came out from their comfort zone. Every single person make sure that they were in attendance. In fact, the people that were even doing most of the major work that I was thinking that they will not even do are the white folks, because you hear them keep screaming, no king, no king, no king. But let's just be honest, if there was actually a king, with the government actually shut down, if there was actually a king, will a king not hear the cries of his children? If there were actually a king, will a king not walk into doing every single thing to actually protect the interests of his own country, but instead preventing other people's country currency from actually crashing, like what he actually did for Argentina and so on and so forth? See, there is every single reasons why a lot of people actually came out for this, and I'm so happy. And why I'm sharing this is because publicity needs to be made known. We still need to keep pushing out videos. Please share this video if you're watching. Share this video because these people need to be taught simple lessons so that they can actually learn. They should know that people they're actually controlling are not just all that daft or stupid, right? We know that this protest might not actually do anything, it might not actually go anywhere, but for the fact that it is peaceful and it is made known to the whole wide world for the world to see, it gets to a particular point where we started seeing clips flying that there was literally nothing happening, the streets are empty, and so on and so forth. At some point, I can't lie, I became so worried. I was like, God, let them not start sending thugs and ICE people to start parading or pulling out people and telling them go back to your houses. But we now find out that all those things they were putting was just to make a lot of people get scared, stay in their houses and don't even come out. But people came out massively. Washington DC, name it. You can see it from different clips. Like even these clips that I actually brought for you guys are just a few clips that I actually have. Even despite the fact that they will have the mind, instead of asking what can we do to make this right, they were having the mind of creating and posting on the Orange Man social media platform, where he will actually wear a crown of a king. Apart from that, he will like fly in an aeroplane that will like pour out poo on a lot of people's head and so on and so forth. It was just so annoying and disgusting, but I'm so excited that a lot of people actually came out to speak out. A lot of people actually came out to represent. A lot of people said what needed to be said. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section about this. If you've had any of this kind of protest in the history of America, I want to know. If you don't, let me know as well in the comment section. Subscribe, like, comment and share, and credit belongs to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. And guys, with no further ado, I do add like in my videos. I'm going to be saying that, and I'll see you guys in my next one, because I said as it's hot, let me give it to you guys before I go and sleep.